Out of the shadow. Which I guess makes sense after the Titan fight. He had a big old shadow, wouldn't he? Oh. That's... Hmm. He had a bit of bad connection quality right away. Alright, I'm gonna give it a minute to go and check out some things, I guess. Vanaгаnder, this was all stuff Torgal had already done. All this stuff's basically the same. Hmm. Yeah, there's internet connection difficulties. I might have to not stream tonight. Oh, let's see. It's green now again? Okay. I should really improve some of these at least a little bit. Wasn't even using this, but... Let's see, I'm at that. It's got me paranoid now. Stop using these. It's almost a shame I did buy this because this was such an easy just point drop because there was no downside to it. I do enjoy Heat Wave. Mastery's a weird one. Mastery's what you take if you want to coach one of the skills onto another icon. But I'm not sure I really want... I was really bad with Blind Justice, so I'm not sure I'd want to go back to it anyways. Oh, and it's been stable for a little bit now. Do I risk it? Oh, it's gonna be... Maybe it was just because it was in the beginning. I wouldn't want to do too much and then have to call it, is the thing. But it's been pretty decent. Any of these? I mastered those. Let's, Wow, that one's very cheap. Oh, because they people... We will buy this. Oh, I didn't even check. Ah, it was limit break gauge when you do it. Got it. On blocking attack too, okay. Wind up's fun. Raging fists. Ooh, let's upgrade raging. Ooh, not wrong button to hold. Let's upgrade. Because they increase attack potency. I think that's only fair. We have 2,600 left. Earth and Fury. Hey, Captain. Well, I'm killing a little bit of time to start with, too, because I'm just... had a couple internet hiccups early on. It seems I've stabilized. I do like having wind up on that, but maybe what I should do instead... Because what I could do... Although I would need to do what I think I need to do. Okay, let's upgrade wind up. These are both 1,000. Okay. I can always reset this later. It's gonna seem a little bit goofy. Oh, you can have multiple in the same one? Oh, I feel like I feel like we've done enough like tabletop and stuff together. I understood that. Hey, Katie. Saying upgrade paths is fun. It depends on if it. I mean, I will admit sometimes the indecision can be a little bit much, but okay. This gives me both melee counters on that. It's probably not going to have made a huge difference, but I wasn't using those points for anything, and I can always refund them immediately anyways.
Walkways need patching up. You'd
Welcome
need
home,
50
Sid.
good boards, 8 span each.
Also, I guess if the internet is dodgy tonight, this won't be a bad one to do it, because I'm not going to do too much, I'm pretty sure. Let's begin by doing the main story stuff. Hortense. I always want to call her Hortensia. I blame Fire Emblem
Gav
Engage.
told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
It's funny too because Hortensia from Fire Emblem Engage is very distinctive in a way that Hortense is not, because she's an NPC.
Here for another of my lectures.
If I just go
Allow
here,
me
will
to
you?
educate you.
Here you are. Here's the latest information I have.
Okay, good. It always bothers me when it has icons that say you haven't done this thing.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
No surprises there. It was the same after Drake's breath.
Gav, Jill, and Otto. All right. I forgot we left behind Jill because we weren't with our uncle. Because we ended up doing everything we needed to anyways.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
You
We
know,
had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen.
there we go.
I expect that was your doing as well.
I was
was
about
it?
to say.
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
That's
I
nice.
feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Look, sometimes you just gotta be bros with your uncle for a little while, Jill.
Otto,
Don't be jealous.
any word on the royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
I do appreciate when a game doesn't keep you like cutscene locked. It is always really funny to me when it's like, go have a word with her. And she is 12 yards that way. These could be one thing incredibly easily.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Yeah, I appreciate them hearing from Lubor, the Stolas, to tell them. Because I have to say, like, it makes sense. Clive wants to confirm he killed Hugo himself. But, like, obviously they had to have heard about the Mother Crystal already. That definitely should have outpaced Clive coming back. What's up, Goat?
Clive.
We can ask him about Hugo Kupka. Any quests
Hugo?
out there? No, there are no quests out there.
Soon
Thank you,
enough.
Goat. You are useless.
How are you doing?
Ask about Hugo Kupka.
It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw Goat safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. He sees them, he wants us to know. In his dreams, sometimes. He always tells them he's sorry that he wasn't able to save them.
Now,
He can tell them something different. That Kupka's dead. That Clive avenged them. And he knows what they'll say back to him. So, we should let him say it for them. God, there are times when trying to change the tense really messes me up.
thank you, Clive.
Well, not the tense, but the personhood of the narration, I guess. Alright.
You watch yourself out there, all right?
I'm like just shy of the other thing,
Oh,
right?
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Oh no, it was 410. Okay. Ooh, 800 ability points. Not bad, not bad. I kind of don't understand how they can just grant me ability points. Like, it says right there, crate contents. So in this crate, it will have briar clam shells, desert roses, and ability points. I'm just gonna assume like it's a potion of ability points.
All done?
No, Desiree.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
I want to ask you about Hugo Kupka.
Kuka.
She thought that bastard's death would change things. It's like skill books from Skyrim. It could be that too.
But when I close my eyes,
She can still hear Jara's voice as he whispers for them to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved them, and she'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And his words live on in her. They changed her life, and she's wanted to thank him ever since.
only I don't know how.
She doesn't know the right
I
words
wish you were here.
to teach them to her.
I'll be here waiting.
Man, I know it costs money, but maybe don't be as cheap and give them that little bit more. Or, here's the other thing. I hate partial voice lines, because on one hand, I understand they're to give you, like, a cue. So it's like, okay, you're not going to get the full voice, but you can imagine the rest of it. But here's what they should sound like. But I don't know. On the other time, it's fun when there's no voice at all and you can just go wild and crazy with what you imagine it to be. Five is nice now, but honestly, I would prefer if they commit to one or the other. Which does not surprise me. That we're of a similar mindset on that. What is... Treatment Diary? I don't think I've actually read this one. It reads, today Clive visited the infirmary. The infirmary? Man. Let me take a sip of something. Jesus Christ. What are words? Today Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so that it could heal. But not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission, doing his dumb anime bullshit flying around combat in the air. This must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. We cannot let Jill read this treatment diary. Otherwise, Clive's worst fears are going to be realized, and he's finally going to learn about the birds and the bees. Nah, I don't think that would happen. But What's up, Taria?
I know what you're going to tell me. Thank you, Clive. Thank you.
Well, that was cute. Okay. All right. She was on Goots. What other guys are left? It's fine turning into a fire dog, healed all those wounds. I'm trying to think if that is how priming works. Like, Hugo just became Crystal because he also went Akashic, so we don't know. You know, it's kind of rare when the revenge plot ends with everyone thanking you for it. Yeah. Hugo Kupka was a really bad dude who had to die. But even then, it's true, where mostly it's like, no, you shouldn't have done the revenge. The birds, the bees, and their part in the prophecy of how the world will be destroyed. Okay. Asta Hopeless Romantic. Man, what guys are next? It's gotta be like a random curse breaker, right? Unless she... I mean, if she's bi, that opens her options. But otherwise, like, she's done Blackthorn. Oh, wait, has she done Otto at some point? Is Otto left?
When it comes to boyish charm, Goots has an indomitable rival.
Oh, Gav! Duh!
One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
Oh, she's getting kinky too. This is not going to end well. She's just gonna be like, one of the final quests will be we need to find some poor sap to just tank her for the rest of everyone's sake.
Let me know if you find any books worth reading.
Alright. It's always kind of fun to check in on some of these people, though.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up that workshop.
Oh, I forgot Mid existed
Might
now.
need well-meaning souls to leave her alone.
Or follow Captain on this.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid, what are you working on? Is that... It's not a first-person toggle, is there? I don't think there is. That... I mean, that's a ship, right? And Mid is related to Sid. And it looks like this engine... Is she going to try to make us an airship? Is that what's going on? Oh, well, we can't get a good look at it. Clive takes her on a date and she realizes romance is a mistake. It depends on how shallow she is. Because even with Clive fumbling his way through a date, she might be the type who she'll just spend the entire date looking at his chest and not really listening to his words at all, and it might work out anyways.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
That's crazy. What's up, Shirley?
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
Oh, is this new? Oh, it's editor. She's practicing her writing. That's cute. On a lake lived the queen and goblins 3, but heed not did the goblins the queen, and so, full of wrath, did she banish them to shore, where they supped on mud till their lips turned black, and they begged to return. And could have heard the queen she did take them back. I mean, it's not bad. Feels a little incomplete. Like, I definitely go back and write it some more. But, I mean, you know, everyone, like, first drafts are always a little rough. It's fine, editor. Aspiring writer.
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters, every one.
Oh, that was very cute, though. That had a full line. There are important NPCs who occasionally tell us about things we can talk to. And they get partial lines. But they'll give a complete, if short, line to these. Oh, it's such a weird thing. Okay, I'm not going to harp on about it more. Just still confuses me. Let's see what Suspicious Guy says. I can't wait for his quest to eventually happen.
Lovely breeze, isn't it?
Sitting here, eating good bread, in good company. Can life get any better than this?
I mean, that bread looks okay. It's not your fault, my man, but I've watched Yakuza Like a Dragon, and it has some of the best bread ever designed in a video game, so, you know.
Catch your death sleeping out here.
I know. I'm too full to move.
Yeah, look at this suspicious character.
I hear you've been busy making friends, Sid. Your predecessor had the same idea. Why, he even extended the hand of friendship to me. Not once, but twice.
So, I feel like in my conspiracy theory board for potential secret dominance of Leviathan, Medicine Girl is definitely like a top choice. The suspicious character here, he's pretty suspicious. He's in the top of the running for me as well. Like, why else would he hide his name from us and just call himself Suspicious Character?
Mid hasn't been her usual self lately. Hardly ever see her with a smile.
Mojmir?
She's always down in that dungeon
Mojmir?
of hers, muttering away.
M-O-J-M-I... Just Mimir? No. You'd have to put more to that. Like, there's weird ways of spelling certain names, but I don't feel like... Oh well.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo, and do you know what it did? Only when it bloody bit me.
Bad
Could be
bird.
nasty. You should ask Tired to have a look at that.
How could a chocobo do that? Oh, right. We forgot to see what animal is he on. I'm sorry. What was he last on? Was it Crow? No, it was Seagull. So I guess the Seagull Pokemon style evolved into a heron.
What do I have to eat to grow as tall as you, Mr. Stelz?
I forgot to check with him though. That's important. Like, I feel like Jackin, Amateur Twitcher, and Asta, Hopeless Romantic are the two I need to absolutely check on every time we progress the hideaway. Some of the others are fun too, I guess. And other people are actually important, but those two is vital to know how they've developed. Like, I can't wait till the end of the story when I go there and he's just gonna have like a curl or something there. He's just gonna be like, man, what's up with curls, huh?
There's plenty more chocobo manure where that came from.
And it's like, why does this little kid have a giant...
Cook's dead. Sid did it.
Oh, that's cute. I guess for what it's worth, this is one of the times it makes the most sense to go around the hideaway too. Because this is the most times it's going to be relevant to people, because we did get vengeance for a bunch of them.
Sid, thank the Founder you have returned safely. That's one weight off my mind.
Because, I mean, everyone hated Hugo. Because Hugo sucked. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Alright. No, you don't want to say anything. I guess we can talk to Blackthorn.
Clive,
Oh, doesn't he have anything right now?
seeing ya.
Which almost definitely means Karen doesn't too.
Is it business? Or pleasure? Then.
Well, come on, Clive. I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Yeah, and it's been pretty consistent with that too. I think once or twice. Arcade mode, stage replay. I've actually missed plenty of that yet. That'd be good if I'm at a weird time where I don't want to actually progress story, but want to just play. There's a new one I just got.
The nobleman who visited. Was that really Sid's uncle?
It was.
Oh look, the bird's actually got an audience. That's new.
A sun hath topped the mountain, the dawn hath kissed the sky. Bid welcome to the morning, and fears of night goodbye.
Man, you really need to, like... I get you have a strength you play towards, but you've got to work on your set list, man. Get a little variety up in there. They're all boring, lilting ballads. Alright, I think I've now
What
done...
became of Kupka? Why haven't we heard anything?
Try to stay calm. I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Okay, so the entire base doesn't know yet. They'll probably learn... Alright, go this way. As we advance the story. What's up, Vivian?
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same.
Waludas?
But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Or
Do you
does
know
it?
The tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Interesting. I guess there's no elephant equivalent for them to use.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin.
Tharm,
the
okay.
Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873.
Was that all Barnabas?
Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to
Yeah,
rest.
because he must be in at least his
Battle rages
40s.
for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands.
That's a lot of blight.
So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Oh, that's fun. I never noticed that their flag, because it has Sleipnir, has the six legs on the horse.
I know not to attend the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
Heck yeah.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead.
I already did that.
The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
Thank you, Vivian, for telling me to do the thing and then
can I
opening
say?
it up for the other
I
NPCs.
am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Yeah. Karen, Blackthorn, and Hippocrates.
That bastard's shadow loomed over us all for far too long. Thanks for snuffing him out, Clive.
While we're here, let's check in with Nectar. What hunts are active for later? Oh! Oh! Oh, there's a lot. Oh, there's one that's just hornets, though. Ugh. Okay. So, an empty hovel in Dhalmekia. Soul Stingers. A swarm of vicious Vilekin has of late made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Karava. As the hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Already, the stripped corpses of great beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Vilekin be left to their own devices, the nearby settlements shall surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones within a 12 moon. Grimalkin. The Cattery, Dhalmekia. Just off the Sickle, the road that leads from Dalamil to the Jaw, lies a dead-end canyon into which travelers moving at night are wont to stray, finding a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. With the daytime desert heat ever its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystal on the lighting of lamps, only the monster's demise may save them. And then in the Jaw of Dhalmekia we have the Nine of Knives. Dhalmekian traders are wont to say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Dalamil to Drake's Fang, for there lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from their caravans. Also, I feel like I had to pronounce letting different there because it's bloodletting, it's not I'm sure it was the way you pronounce it anyways, but it just felt weird. Like I didn't use it in the right way for that sentence. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place must not flee, but stand and fight. And then we have the Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Cid's express permission. In the Rosarian ruins? I mean, the Rosarian ruins would be Rosalith, wouldn't it? I guess there are other ruins nearby, too. Because it's a fallen giant, so you'd think it'd be the fallen ruins. There's quite a few, too, so... What's up, Wilk?
3 down, 2 to go. Where next, Cid? The tail or the spine?
Well, that S-Rank hunt should be fun to throw my head against later. We'll get rid of the story for now.
And how may I assist you today?
Of course, now she'll tell me about Hugo Kupka. Vivian begins. Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
She imagines we'll ask. Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? She doubts it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugene Havel the Rock from Dark Souls? Oh my god. I mean, he's obviously going to become the next Titan Dominant then. If it needs to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, she wonders. Good at least to reach the point where side quest Apocalypse unlocks.
How may I help you today? One must understand one's place in the world.
I mean, I thought side quest Apocalypse only starts once you reach the very end game, which is very far away. I have more icons to get before then. Oh, look at Torgal. He's just being at attention right here. He's a good boy. What's up, Karen?
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Ah, and now we can actually shop with her.
And what can I do for you?
Tell us more about Hugo Kupka.
It's a relief.
Feels like they can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
She knows she doesn't say it often, but she means it. Oh, and best of luck to us too. For many there, every other worldly woe failed in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now that he's gone, they'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of the Soul Ship, she's sure that we will be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Going
What do you have
persuading
now?
you down?
Oh, interesting. The new sword does more damage but less stagger? Enhancer. Though a savvy merchant would have you believe that through arcane magics imputed into the sword, at high cost to the supplier, its wielder will experience enhanced strength and dexterity. In truth, it is the reduced weight and increased hardness afforded by the weapon's narrow blade of folded steel that ultimately provides the illusion of these enhancements. We'll buy it anyways.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I don't want to equip it though, because... wrong thing. No new waistcloth though. No new armbands. Nothing new here except these, which I'm not gonna really use. She has 10 meteorites we can buy. Oh, she's got a good amount of now basic materials. Into the Meyer Orchestrion roll. And of course the consumables that I don't ever bother with. We'll buy Into the Mire. Why not? I'll never need these. I mean, I've gone to the point with meteorites where I might need to start buying them. But anyways, we're going to blow a bunch of our money on this.
It'd better all be here.
We'll sell all valuables. Look at that. We're sitting on 6,000 gil, too.
Is that all?
Anything new to say, Goots?
Come on, Clive.
No, you don't.
I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then.
Aww.
A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Karen played it off pretty smooth, but Blackthorn was just surprisingly straightforwardly sincere.
What do you need?
Let's go on. Ask him about Hugo Kupka.
Good bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Hell yeah, that's the truth. Not that he'd let us carry around a rusty knife, which of course not. He's too good of a blacksmith for that. Hugo's death won't bring back the people they lost, but it'll ease a few hurts.
Included.
And then he says he thanks us.
So what would it be?
Ah. That increases the damage, but not the stagger. Interesting. I mean, I guess more damage is better than not having... Oh, wait, that's crafting. I'm being dumb. I would rather reinforce, which still uses a bunch of stuff, actually. Diamond sword? I'm sorry, Blackthorn, what is this diamond sword? Did I miss something? He's like, hey, you can upgrade the diamond sword. What diamond sword? White worm bone? I mean, that sounds like a hunt reward. Is that what the giant's gonna be? The fallen thing? But it was a fallen thing, though. Why would it have a bone? Whatever. Regardless, this is not really worth it. And neither are any of these. Oh, wait. Was this the one that I hadn't been able to do yet? I've got an extra Skirltite now. It's barely any bit of a benefit anymore. Well, it's still a decent amount of that. It uses gelatinous mass, so might as well should.
Should last you a good while.
Because I already made that. Because I got the Electrum for that, so. Alright.
Fine.
Okay, now we need to go to Actually, before we do Harpocrates, I'm going to go to Clive's chambers.
State of our coffers is anything to go by?
Because we got a letter. We got a letter, yeah. A Desert Alliance. Oh, it's going to be Lubor. You're right about all the letters that you would think would go up, go down in this. Usually the hunt rewards with a special marker only used in one item, so you are free to use them, so. Usually means there's exceptions, though. No, I'm kidding. Lubor writes, Sid II, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I'm confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it is worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Uzena. It's funny, he writes it as Uzena, but I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Lubor is how he actually signed it. Or maybe that is Uzena, though. I don't think so, though, because it looks like most of them kind of look like... Well... either way. And then across from our room is Harpocrates. It makes sense we have to tell Harpocrates because he basically took in those twins. So, we avenged their parents especially. Well, not especially, but you know, those are one of the big ones for the people.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Oh my god, don't be brats about those twins.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Oh, that's nice, though.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell,
Oh, right.
Ultima.
We have another reason to talk to you.
I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
Your crazy eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
And Joshua.
To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
I was about to say that.
Let's see if Otto has anything else
Like,
for me.
we need to get Hippocrates here, some of Joshua's books, because Joshua seems to know what's going on, so it must be out there. But yeah. Hey Joshua, mind telling us about Ultima and stop running around away from us? Although I guess the fact that he has Ultima locked away in him might be why he's avoiding Clive. But even then. What's up, Hippocrates?
My knowledge is yours.
We'll ask about Hugo Kupka.
I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed them of their happiness, of their hope. And though Hippocrates knows it is wrong to revel in the death of another, they can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from them ever again.
The story is ended.
And then he thanks us. And then let's ask about how the twins are doing. Ask about Tet and Crow.
Were you aware
That in many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children. It's believed that the ether used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Oh. That is one of those awful sentences. Because I was about to say, like, you would think they would assume bearers should have children, right? Because then they'd have more likely to have other bearer children, which would be slaves. But no, that makes sense. If it might lessen the mother's productivity. God damn, this world sucks. Such is the world they live in. Fortunately, Tet and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
They were born in the hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bearer. They will pass that truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world they live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen. Man, Herbaques has a lot of, like, feel-good dialogue in a sense. I guess because he's, like, the nice old lore man. So he knows the way, and they have his dialogue represent that. Let's do 1,000 tomes. Let's get this out of the way.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today?
We don't even have any Mysteries of the Realm, which is new. Lay of the Land. Let's find what to look at here in Lay of the Land. I have to go through this slow, because if I go through it forward fast, I always miss the red orb. I mean, heck, I still might have missed the red orb. The Accession of the Emperor Olivier. Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage handed power to Olivier, his second-born son and only child by the Empress Annabella, in a turn of events that shocked a nation. None was more shocked, however, than his firstborn son Dion, who was presiding over troop movements in the area surrounding the Crystalline Dominion when the news first reached him. I know the boo was for that line, but it could be for this too, because this was a dick move from our mom as well. The Dalmekian Republic. Okay, that was a destabilization. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Rondala. Having lost both Drake's Fang and the mighty Titan, the political situation in Dalmekia has deteriorated drastically, the government scrambling to withdraw their troops from the ill-starred siege of the Crystalline Dominion, that they might be redeployed to quell the unfolding chaos at home. Yeah, those ones didn't have anything new. Drake's Fang. I don't think I actually read this. One of Balistea's 5 remaining mother crystals, located in the Dalmekian Republic. Unlike its sisters, who jut from the earth to tower above the landscape, Drake's Fang is completely enclosed within the vast hollow of an ageless mountain, its citrine fingers reaching inward to the barrow's heart. Excavation of these crystals has, over centuries, showered the Dalmex with substantial fortune, and as such, is seen as a symbol of the nation's prosperity. A mother crystal that was located in the heart of the Dalmekian Republic. While it is widely reported to have been destroyed by Sid the Outlaw in the year 878, rumors also abound of orcs, subjects of the Kingdom of Waloed, having been sighted there at the time. Regardless of the cause, the loss of their mother crystal and the dominant upon whom they so heavily relied soon brought the Dalmex, to the negotiating table in a desperate bid for cessation of hostilities with the Empire. The fall of Drake's Fang. Drake's Fang, mother crystal of the Dalmekian Republic, was destroyed by Sid the Outlaw and his associates in the year 878. Hugo Kupka, dominant of Titan, also disappeared in the attack and was presumed to have died. The loss of their icon led to the Dalmeks hastening their withdrawal from the conflict with the Empire that was ongoing at the time. Although, in fairness, Dion seems like a good enough guy that I don't think he would have actually, because obviously if you don't have your own kaiju, then that means the other side could just have their kaiju come out and then Bahamut would just kill all of them. But I doubt Dion would have had to make that threat, because he doesn't seem like the type to actually do that. Plus, he's a little bit distracted right now, too. Dion isn't about that life, it's true. There's enough shitty people in his family, he didn't need to add to that. Yeah, I read it. The Republican Parliament, Dalmekia in chaos. His father, on the other hand, yeah. The highest council of government of the Republic of Dalmekia. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation. After the death of Hugo Kupka and destruction of Drake's Fang, the Republic descended into chaos, and it fell to the ministers to pick up the pieces of their crumbling country. The Briar's Kiss, Lubor's Forge in Dalamil. Its name is known across the Republic for the quality of its steel and the skill of its smiths. The Forge Master of the Briar's Kiss is a man of many titles. Forge Master Nonpareil, Desert Hare, Ruzena Delamil, and dear friend and ally of the late Sidolphus Telemann. Velcroy Desert, a vast arid wilderness located in the Dalmekian Republic. The further west one travels, the deeper and more forbidding the sands grow, and the more frequent the signs of settlements long since deserted. To the south, water can at least be found, albeit piping hot, a quality which has given rise to Dalmil Inn and the hot springs surrounding it. Despite the forbidding environment, trade ensures a steady flow of traffic north and south, served by various inns along the way. The Jaw, a wild mountainous region of southwestern Dalmekia from which Drake's Fang can be seen looming in the distance. The Kingdom of Waloed. No, I'm pretty sure we read that one, but this one is new. At Drake's Fang, the sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital at Stonir, home to the mother crystal of Drake's spine. It is ruled over by Barnabas Dam, dominant of Odin and warden of darkness, who has somehow managed to bring the hordes of marauding beastmen that once plagued his lands to heel, and persuaded them to direct their aggression at his enemies instead. These bloodthirsty forces have been deployed as far afield as Drake's Fang, the Dalmekian Republic. The Isles of Urk, the cluster of tiny islands upon which the crystalline dominion stands. They are largely man-made, having been built on top of existing ruins, and are arranged with an administrative hub at the center surrounded by the citizens' dwellings. And beyond those, the slums with various refugees make their homes. The glistening spire at the island center is home to the Dominion's mother crystal. Canver's independence. The Free City's bid for independence began in 849, when several prominent Canverian guild masters announced a desire to secede from the Republic of Dalmekia. After a bitter struggle lasting 8 long years, this independence was finally achieved in 857. Alright. After looking at the lay of the land, let us look at the persons of interest. A fair amount of which I've already looked at. Ah, these ones. the desert. Oh wait, I actually did this one. Lubor, Forge Master of the Briar's Kiss, the finest smithy in Dalamil. Lubor is also the Desert Hare, an ally of Sid's who once went by the name of Ruzena Dalamil. Verda, Lubor's accomplice, who directs the espionage efforts of the Desert Hare's loyal minions from his home in Dalamil. Born, turning to banditry at a young age. Verda was saved from his life of crime by the original Ruzena Dalamil, who gave him a new purpose serving her own, somewhat less felonious endeavors. After Ruzena passed away, he continued to serve Lubor in the same capacity. Yeah, it's our uncle. It was nice to have him back in the soy for a little bit. I assume we'll see him again later. Medicine Girl. An orphan girl who pays for her bread by making and selling medicines. And possibly the dominant of Leviathan? ? Exclamation point. Seriously, the fact that she's been in like 3 cutscenes at least. The Bestiary. Of course. Hidden Shoots of Titan, the Warden of Earth, who takes on the aspect of a fearsome stony giant. He is known to awaken among the descendants of the ancient moats of Earth, a tribe who once dwelled in the deserts of what is now the Dhalmekian Republic. By far the largest and most physically imposing of all the icons, Titan's strength was the bedrock upon which the Republic was built. Alright. Orcs at Drake's Fang, a species of beastman native to Ash. Orcs have historically lacked the means with which to cross the Strait of Arthur and make ingress into Storm. However, rumors of their having been sighted at Drake's Fang has begun to spread as of late, along with speculation that they might even have joined forces with their longtime enemy, the Kingdom of Waloed. Oh, have we not had scorpions before? Man, they really liked arthropods, didn't they? Like, they have the hornets, obviously, but then, like, black widows. I mean, it makes sense. Classic. Scorpions. With pinchers the size of boulders and a hooked tail as long as a chocobo is tall. Merely the sight of a scorpion is enough to strike fear into even the most hardened of warriors. That said, the poison contained in their stingers is actually far weaker than those of their lesser cousins, and is primarily used to stun rather than kill. They favor deserts and other hotter climes, and as such are found mostly in Dhalmekia, as well as the fiery mountains of the Iron Kingdom. This page is almost done, but we have this one missing right here. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be like this type of thing. Like, this sounds like this is what the S rank is going to be, a special one of these, but... There's that diamond sword, though, which seems to indicate something.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Oh, man, okay. I guess we'll speak with Otto. I'm debating if I want to go on a hunt now, or if I want to... Who is... Oh, okay. Sorry I cut her off by walking too far.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Yeah, what's up?
Thank you, Clive. Not just from me, but from Kenneth, too.
Alright, Molly. Are you over here? I'm gonna guess so. Oh, ooh, that's right, we got a new one. What is it called? Into the Mire? I can kind of get into it. Hey, Maeve. Alright, I can waste money on this. I don't think I will this time.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Maybe if I had gotten to the point where I'd have every orchestrion role. But I'm not there yet. Okay. We will go... We'll talk to...
It's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
Ah, those have gone around now. Makes sense. We'll talk to Otto, and then we'll go and start doing some of the hunts.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word.
And then it's like 3 years later. But no.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Do we have a graveyard?
You're right. I should.
Have I missed a graveyard?
And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you.
Okay, it's not here.
Hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers. Trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Well, I thought maybe... I mean, it makes sense if it's a thing to go there, though. Because obviously we're on the water here, so any kind of graves that would be here wouldn't probably have the bodies anyways. Well, yeah, it makes sense. They got buried by Titan, so just the whole thing kind of becomes a grave. Oh. Oh, side quest activate? There's no side quest here,
Don't
but...
think Mid's been to visit her old man's grave in years. So take her with you when you go. Let Sid see his daughter's face. If he can recognize it under all the grime.
Oh, that's cute. Go, why did you activate?
Clive! Quick look.
Yeah, for great justice. And use your loaf.
Always something.
Okay. First, let us check. I want to do at least the baby hunts. Because I might have enough time to get through all of these. Okay. Abandoned village in the fields of Karava. Empty howl in Dalmekia. Okay, fields of Karava. Okay. Yeah, so it's here somewhere. Okay, local map. It says the fields of Coralvo, which I don't remember seeing anywhere. Saratina was an abandoned city. Fangship, the sickle, the jaw. There's something in the jaw too, for sure. There's also this area over here I didn't explore, actually. Oh, the fields of Karava are here. Okay. I need to go through the sickle. Okay. Well, let's go to the Dalmilon. We'll pick up the side quest while we're here, then. Who's a good boy? It's gonna be us two. We might be able to take Mid with us at some point, but We don't need her for this. If she's even a battle NPC.
Without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Search for the baker's apprentice. I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Use your loaf. It's such a weird title for this. Okay. It's that way. I guess we'll go that way then.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go? Probably ran out of gil, just like us.
Yeah, sucks to suck, doesn't it? Okay, I don't think saying sucks to suck works the same when they're a prostitute. Because that kind of is already their job.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Oh yeah, that one's probably pretty good. Oh yeah, I bought that. Ah, you have another expensive one.
Go with Gilbert.
Look, saying it sucks to suck is an expression. I just so happen to say it to a person whose profession almost literally means that is her life already. So it was redundant. Running around at the speed of ambrosia. Okay, good. I'm still going the right way. I was gonna say, in some ways, the fact that a lot of them got slaughtered by orcs will be good because I feel like otherwise a lot of...
The mines. It's all gone.
Lord Kupka's castle too. Do you think he made it out alive?
I bet a lot of his soldiers would have just become bandits anyways. I'll speak to you.
A mountain of a monster. Twice as tall as Titan himself, cracked the fang open like it was a sparrow's egg. I swear, on my grandmother's grave, I saw it myself.
You know what? It makes sense that they wouldn't think that was Titan. Because, like, while it was a gigantic stone kaiju, it did look pretty different from Titan. Oh, is that the bandit one right there? I feel like I shouldn't start with the bandit one. He was the A-ranked one. He's right there, though. Let's save, because this is not super close. Did I actually save? Am I dumb? I had... Oh, didn't I? Yeah, I thought so. I was like, I didn't hear the confirmation sound. I'm being dumb. Okay. But wait. With Torgalon, and let's be on Titan. Wear some pants.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come. Let us feast on your flesh.
Ooh, I had not timed that well.
Your feasting days are over.
You know what, let's just pop this now to heal back that. Oh, damn, that didn't work. That was so well there. Oh, he'll drink our blood, eh? I didn't time that well. My bad. Oh, well, let's just pop this. I didn't even see I was hurt like that. I didn't time that well at all. Oh, it does a second attack. Okay.
I can't go on.
Oh, got poisoned. But he wants to show off his sick tats. That's fine. If we start from nearest obelisk and then I'll load. I can below half health. That's not bad. How am I? Actually, he's right there. I don't even need to do that. Come on, you jerk. Although I did blow a limit against. That's fine. Oh, I keep thinking that one doesn't work on that. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, it is nice they put the marker there, that's true. Oh, I didn't realize I had my... Nah, that's fine. I keep forgetting that doesn't work the way I want it to. Oh. Oh, I didn't pound that well at all. Ooh. That was on me. I was relying on something being back that wasn't back yet. I think I did worse that time than I did the first time, which isn't weird actually. I've noticed that I seem to have that problem with combat in this game. I don't know if it's just like after a certain point I think I've done enough and Clive's death screams. Oh, that was bad. That was bad placement there. I also find out that while I'd like to use this for healing, it does make it a little bit hurt sometimes though. It totally intentional parry. No, it wasn't. Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't work nearly as well as it should have. Ah, I mistimed that. Oh, that does so much damage. I'm sorry. Does swift recovery do damage? What was that at the end there? Oh well, whatever. I guess who am I to complain? I know it did damage. I mean, that fight went pretty well until like the very end when I let him get the one move off and it did a ton of damage. But like, I'm reasonably satisfied with like 2/3 of that fight.
Deserve no better.
Okay, well now that I've done that, we need to head this way. I should have beaten him the second time though. It was pretty sad that I didn't then. Seal Sulk. Dude's just out here chilling.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
Jinx Fang is now kill. Jinx Fang is now kill
You
landmark.
missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her.
This is more than I wanted to know
Now
from this
she's
guy.
gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Learn how to bake. Oh no. Oh God, a choice. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, what advice will you offer? Express yourself. Remember the good times. Focus on your work. I mean, maybe if we tell him to express himself, he'll learn to make empty bread? Like he'll make bread rolls? Remember the good times? The fact that the only job that meant something to him was the one that didn't appreciate him at all and was dehumanizing? We could tell him to focus on his work, which he should, although he's just going to focus on the fact that he sucks at baking. We'll tell him to express himself and see what comes from that.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've
Okay,
been!
I'm gonna let you cook a little bit.
To the bakery right away. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
Oh no.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
I'm a little bit worried about what he's gonna come up with, but I guess we decided to let him cook, so. Alright. We did the jaw, so let's go back up this way. Sorry, I always forget that, Ambrosio. At least that was an A rank hunt that killed us a couple times. I'm hoping I can beat the C ranks without dying at all, but who knows. I've not had the best track record on hard fights lately. Yeah, let him cook. Let him bake. I guess I'll make the birthday brownies Friday for my brother instead of a helldiver. Oh right, that's a bird. I don't feel like fighting the birds or the leg.
This might take a while.
Wait a second. Whoa. Level 33. Oh, we're level 35. Yeah. Having just gotten a mix, I feel a little bit lazy about doing that. But also the thing is with brownies, I mean, it's not even like cakes are that complicated. And a brownie is really just basically in between cookies and cakes depending on how you make them. So it's not like it's a big deal. Oh, this is big. Oh, what's that? What's that one side path? Oh, that's a lot of burbs.
Don't get surrounded.
Don't worry, Ambrosio, we'll run away. That is when I wish I had a Garuda's ultimate, because I think Garuda's ultimate, like most of Garuda's stuff, you can use in the air. Just air ult them all down. Sunhound? Nope, don't feel like fighting you guys. I'm just... wait a second. Don't attack Ambrosia. Don't. Okay. Man, Ambrosia, we need to talk about your turning radius, girl. It is not great. Yeah. I mean, you can see it when you do it too. A wild knack. That's basically just a giant tornado. And in fairness, I think it... Like, I'm pretty sure most of the ultimates probably hit most everything anyways. Titans might need to hit things that are on the ground.
Be safe.
Oh. This would be Grimulkin.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Oh, come on. Okay, can you stop making pain dog noises, please, game? There, have I killed enough of your mooks? Oh, okay, good. I didn't time that well at all. There we go. Dang it. Oh well. I messed it up, that's okay. It's kind of overkill too for getting health back, that's okay. Two dead. Damn, no. Oh well. Unrelated, but apparently they're doing a new dub of the Digimon movie. Yeah. And they brought back up, and Papenbrook is being cast as Red Greymont, which his late dad did back. Aw. I mean, that's nice. They did do a lot. Oh, Grimalkinhide. There we go. They brought back as many people as they could. Like, it is amazing the lengths Discotheque will go through. Like, apparently, because they did. So they're doing all three of the separate Digimon specials, right? That make up what was cut into the Digimon movie. But also, releasing the Digimon movie, the Americanized monstrosity that it was. The only thing they couldn't get was the Angela Anaconda short, which is a shame. But, the fact that they almost did that, too. They basically were doing what people wanted for each one, Like, we got you covered either way. Grimalkinhide. Grimalkins have developed spots on their skins, which render them nigh invisible as they prowl the arid savannas of southern storm. Said spots provide considerably less camouflage when prowling elsewhere, however. Obtained by defeating Grimalkin. Well, that went way better than the other one did.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
And yeah, is a very new thing. They just kind of got to. All right. And admittedly, that went way better. That was also a C versus an A rank hunt. Like, it would have been bad if
Good girl.
I couldn't do better than that one.
Run like the wind.
Well, that was not the hunt I was looking for, in fact. But in fairness, I should have realized that was where that was going to be. What I wanted to find is probably here. Yep, 2 of them checked off already.
Time to fight.
Sweet, 100 whole gil. Clive is now rich. Torgal, we can afford your dog treats. I would rather you got very little money drops, but the money drops would be significant. Like, there's something insulting about picking up just handfuls of loose change at a time.
Back to the stables, girl.
Oh, it's just bandits. I came here to kill some hornets, but this will work too. Also, those drops in general feel pretty pointless for them. This is true. And in point of fact, they probably could have gotten rid of like all the lesser materials and just made it the boss drops. Not even, you know what I mean by boss drops. Like the specific hunt things too and all those. I mean, I guess it might matter for if you're doing like... if you avoid most of the things, if you don't explore any, if you're just running stuff. But even then, it feels like it's low enough and generous enough. That's probably not going to be a problem. Weren't we told that there was going to be a nest nearby? I can't recall, but it's definitely not a loot game. Maybe it was in this other place I didn't check. Like where these fallen ruins were. Like, it's not these birds.
Enough of you, are there? There's more!
Oops. Alright, well that was nothing there. There's bighorns, but we already fought bighorns. These are pretty sure I have anyways. Here's more antelope. These are called anaks. Yeah, see, there's sheep. Looks pretty cool, though. Kind of like a little baby behemoth.
No mistakes.
Oh. Fortunately, let you break out after you do. They said they were near the empty hollow, right? It's an actual location. Oh, is it? I must have missed out on the map. I didn't time that properly. Oh, I definitely didn't time that properly. Yeah, just go down so I can have an easier time with you. This freaking cow kicks my butt. There we go. That's what I've been trying to do. Oh, keep messing the timing on that. That I, however, got right. It had an entire goblin coin. Ah, this. That's Vermeer. Ah, there we go. Empty hovels over there. That's Uldbidza. Well, let's actually check out Vermeer first. Just because it's on the side we're on. Where are you, Ambrosia? There we go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Am I heading the right direction? No, I'm not. But you are right, it is one of the gray markers there.
No need to ride from here.
They're not actually following me here, are they? Really? That's what I thought. Run away. Okay. Remember when I went on those random spots on the map and there were like entire soldier bases for me to slaughter, like the animals they were? Ever since then, though. This, however, might be a side quest location too, so. There's this big empty space over here too.
Good girl.
We'll check that real quick.
to fight.
It is not time to fight, Clive. It is time for us to run away on Ambrosia. Sunhound, Bloodfang. It's all just here. All big empty area. There might be like little chests I missed because I'm not good at seeing stuff because I'm blind. Storm Panther.
Straight home now.
They do like cats and dumb mech, yeah, fine. Oh, that really does do a lot. Oh, rub his belly. I mean, in a sense, I did. I just did it violently with my sword.
Let's go.
Tummy rubs that no one really wants to have. Man, look at this entire big thing. Tavani. This area you can't go, which connects here, which I'll eventually want to go through. The Zvia Drift. But we'll go to the Old Hovel, because that is where we need to go. Hello, Chocobos. Goodbye, Chocobos. Alright, this is just from her again. One of these days I will figure out object permanence. I mean, you think less hard about level geometry when you know you have a map too. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know, fact of the matter. It's like, I don't need to try as hard. And then you don't. At least I find I'm that way. Oh, a curl, eh?
Nice try.
You know what, let's just pop this and heal off it. You can play some marker if it helps. You probably would too, wouldn't it? Kind of bullying this poor Curl right now, to be honest. What is wrong with you, Chocobo? What part of those moves I was doing against the Curl made you think I probably accidentally hit it right? Just because you're a dog doesn't mean you have to beat up cats. But I got a crow whisker out of it. Which was actually pretty lucky, I think. Alright, we won't get back on Ambrosia because they'll just take us off when we get to the hunt anyways. And Clive's base speed is actually pretty decently quick. Like, I wish instead of having to run for a bit, you could just toggle it on or off instead, but I understand. Soul stingers.
They look happy.
Oh, that was cool. I'm not sure I like fighting a bunch of flying enemies. Oh, that didn't time out well like I wanted to at all. Okay, here we go. Ah, mistimed. Ah, it didn't work at all the way I wanted to either. Oh well. Yay. Okay. That was just not a fun boss fight. That's okay. Not boss fight, but you know, hunt fight. Hunt. I don't know why I said hunt fight.
Peace at last.
That actually probably might have been worth going through my things and like figuring things out. Is that? Those are just plants. Okay. But we have done the other hunts now. So let us teleport back to do this side quest. And then we'll do the other side quest, and I think I'll have enough time. Hopefully I can beat the S rank hunt.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
Okay.
I dare say it is.
What is that inside it?
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself.
I mean, it looks kind of like some kind of fruit dumpling.
her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the fang without her crater? Why, no fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
Salt crystals?
Master, I have found my purpose.
What is
I
this
must
bread
use
you
my
made?
work here to preserve the memory of the fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something.
It's a bread filled with salt. It sounds like it.
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands.
I don't think it's going to be a delicacy.
But you have my thanks.
Like, why isn't it a sweetbread with sugar crystals? That might still be like overly done, but at least that's like people do that usually. I mean, it depends on what's on the inside. But
I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master. I'll go and get some more later.
It would make a
The
fine
finest
gift.
fabric.
all right. While we're here too, actually, I just looked at our money.
Where's all the men of Rockdale?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
I will not make my same mistake earlier, and I will not say anything that touches on our profession. It looked like it had something like that in there, right? And here's the thing too. That can't be a giant salt crystal, because it looked like something like fruity or gooey in there. He just didn't say what it was at all.
Good day, my lord.
I'm not making use of it. Anyways, the 1,000 tables. So that's... I mean, it could be. Obviously, bread on the outside. But here's the thing, though. You'd have to really work at baking it wrongly to do that, right?
An excellent choice.
Unless you, like... Because, yeah, the inside takes a little bit, but it looked really not done in the middle.
Go with Gilbert.
Or whatever. We got a new orchestrion thing. Okay. The other quest we had to get from Quentin, so we need to go to Lost Wing. Ugh. Either way, it's probably not as bad as that scorpion stinger stew thing. But it's still pretty bad.
What can I interest you in today?
Oh, look, you have a fair bit of stuff. Can you have multiple of these on? No, I don't need to do that. Though it is tempting me, but... Oh, this is 40,000 here, too.
Always welcome here in Lostwing.
It would be kind of weird if you could.
Good to see you, Sid, as always. Master Quentin's...
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Seems fair enough, Quentin. For great justice. Investigate the suspicious sightings, of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
And we'll prioritize this. Okay, who do I need to talk with?
Hello.
Someone over.
Take us.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves or something we need to take more seriously.
Oh, this is probably a little bit closer. Ah, here we go. Really kind of sad how often I get lost and it's easy to not lose yourself in the map.
Black Shields took a hiding.
What's up, stable hand?
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm in
Gov.
stays, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
You know what? At least he's honest. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, we need to go this way. Oh, unrelated since there's a little bit before this. Are you ready to finish losing to a vampire tomorrow, Katie? Or actually, it's later today for you now, too, isn't it? Herb Mother? Herb Mother?
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Oh?
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it.
That could be something with carapace or something, too.
Seems Albert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Yes, we shall, Torgal. What do you mean it's been a rough time for Octavia? You've not been hit once. Well, no, I'm kidding. Unrelated, I don't know if you actually looked, but we actually have the ship stats for when we're commanding the bridge. That's over in the Discord. That got posted and pinned a few days ago. What is it, Torgal?
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
They were just standing still there. Okay, no, it's just people in armor.
Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Oh. You dick. I tried to beat him, but I didn't make it in time. Oh, so Abby sent you some stuff for that. That makes sense. You did specifically say you were looking at that stuff ahead of time, so. War right and some magic dash. It's a good thing he called us over.
Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Although, admittedly, that many Black Shields, I'm pretty sure Quentin probably could have held them off. He seems like he's well put enough together with how he commands his people. Like, he doesn't seem like a combat guy so far, but, you know. Yeah. I guess besides that, I don't know if you're too in vacation mode, but I imagine you also are going to stream tomorrow because you finally get to be with a functional good army. Kind of your reward for getting through Alincia's Gambit and all of freaking Dawn Brigade. Would you even in a non-challenge run of that game, it still basically plays out that way. Hey, what's up, Quentin?
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for.
Oh,
and it
okay.
would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Yeah, really.
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth.
Quentin backstory.
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way.
Quentin lore.
I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
But
so
then...
what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade.
God damn
A
it.
means of ridding himself of his rivals. A mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
And you want some revenge?
He faced no punishment whatsoever.
Fair.
I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself.
Oh, maybe he is a
man
badass.
himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well trained his guard.
Okay.
What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Also, when you find out Quentin was basically an Inquisitor, that tracks in your head. Yeah, I can see that. Also, I put this up because I thought maybe we were going to get an update on Quentin. But no, instead, the game decides we need to know about Lost Wing, our current village, Hugo Kupka, Sidolphus, and Mididal. I mean, I think the active Time Lore is back at the story and didn't follow us to the side quest.
My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
He does have that vibe, though. Okay. Do we do another quest? I feel like this quest unlocked another quest just now.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Nope. Okay, I guess they're just gonna be busy preparing for war. Okay. So, we were told... So, all the S-Rank quest gave us is that it was going to be in the fallen ruins of Rosaria. Can I go to... We can't actually go to... Yeah, so we can't go to Rosalith. No, abandoned. Shop, Hawk's Cry Cliff. Lost Plume. Lost Plume? Guild Hill Docks. Remote Wood, Quiet Sand. Silken Strand. Lazarus Dawson. The Rose Gate. Sorrow Wise. Curltail Falls. It didn't give us... Okay, let's go back. I want to read that description again.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
I need to go... I'm so bad. Yes, I need to go this way. I was like, wait a second. I mean, you can go the long way around, too. I think this way is faster, though.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
I don't want to do that yet. I think we might get a second reward from this, and if not, either way. Oh, wait. Ask about Nectar's adventures? Nectar asks us, did he ever tell us about the time he took a trip to the islands west of Storm?
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
He goes on to say, is that what we call them, Kupo? In Moogle they call them the Smithies, and the strait that separates them from the mainland, the Quench. He was entering the Dhalmekian coast when he saw bright lights and black shadows on the Elfring Kupo, so he flew over to take a closer look. Imagine his disappointment when he learned those lights and shadows weren't busy fortress saying land was sued, but blighted rocks leaking lava. So, from what we've learned of how the locals treat strangers since Kupo, it was probably for the best that he didn't get a chance to get a good look. Those would be so much easier if they didn't track his dialogue because freaking Clive has a line. Chris, I wonder if you can speak faster. I mean, did you hear how much I was stumbling already? Okay. The Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of fallen giant in the Rosalind ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the regions to be halted with immediate effect. All members proceed no further than the village gate. There should be all curse breakers. Do people here tell me more? No, they don't. That is frustrating. Doesn't surprise me. In the Rosaria region? You mean this region? Rosaria. Rosaria. That's Dalmekia. Rosaria. Rosaria. Rosaria, okay. The dim. Green sheaves. There's one over here, the Hand of Hyperion. Alright. We'll start from the top and go down. Let's save. Out of the shadow. I keep not overwriting. Man, thank God I didn't mess up and...
Ready, go?
Yeah!
Oh, interesting that those are potions. Like, I remember where some of the fallen ruins are, but... And admittedly, it wouldn't be here in the dim anyways, because you don't have your magic or anything here, and I don't think they'd do that. The fight just wouldn't feel good that way.
I can walk from here.
There's bandits still. I don't care about them.
Time to fight.
It would take like a minute to kill you guys, but that's a minute I don't want to waste. Why are all you bandits here? Like, come on, guys. Who are you even gonna footpad here? There's like 15 of you. Does anyone even come to Eastpool anymore? I mean, I guess I did just now.
Good girl.
Faster!
Broken Hilt. There were no fallen ruins over here. This was just where they... I think it had like, it was a... Wyron type thing.
Surrounded.
One of the hunts. Yeah, like they were slaughtered and... Yeah, there it is. A wyvern. Like, the one place, it was supposed to be like a slum off the city. So it made sense that there'd be a bunch of footpaths there. Eastpool was a slaughtered village. It was cold. And there's just like 20 footpaths where like, man, if anyone comes through, we'll definitely rob them. I guess while I'm going through, I'll grab things too. I mean, I guess I can look at this as an advantage. It's kind of dumb that it's making me do all this without giving me more clues, but I get to give Ambrosia some exercise. I'm just using it as a base now. That's fair. Actually, what is over here? Cressida? What is this thing right here?
You deserve a rest.
I can't interact with it at all.
Time to fight.
Oh, you can't summon Ambrosia when you're in combat. That makes sense. Annoying, but makes sense.
Come on.
You unlock them after the next major plot arc. Okay.
Fly, Ambrosia.
There's a Minotaur. Which I won't necessarily mind, but... Admittedly, Cressida...
No need to ride from here.
I don't think was Fallen Ruins, but I'll check anyways. There is no reason this place needs to be a no chocobo zone game. Oh, there's something back there. Yeah. Oh, 30 Arachne. Good lord. Why are there strong spiders around here? You know, I wonder, will I even get after the next major plot arc in time? I don't see it here. This would be a good place for it, though. Just gonna save just in case. I feel like the Fallen Giant would be here for me to see, but... Oh wait, no, there it is. Oh. I'm freaking blind. Atlas. Rank S.
The relic of the fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Let's try.
Ooh, that hurt. Wrong thing. Also wrong thing. Damn. That is what I wanted to do. Excuse you. Well, he's got some cool moves to it. I missed that completely. Oh well. Yeah, let's follow this way. Oh yeah, you can totally take it too, yeah. Oh, he attacks you while he does it now. There we go. I did not time that properly. That's okay. Okay. Could not block that. Fair enough. Unless I let go of that in that time. I don't think I did, though. Where am I at now? Back here. Oh, yeah. That's worth having a save there just for being faster anyways. It's not like it saves you a ton of time, but... Well, I have a half hour left. Let's see if I can beat him in that amount of time. I didn't really get him to his second phase, but... It does save some. I say second phase, but like they...
Another relic of the fallen. Well, it It seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
That would have been better if I had dodged it. I mistimed that. I'll definitely mistime that too, damn. Well, let's heal a little there at least. Oh, amazing, totally intentional parry there. That was completely an accident. That was intentional, however. Actually, you know, I just pop this now. Get the health back. Oh, that hit me directly. Oh, saber dance. Ooh. His weapon is very shiny. It glows with power. We start from this obelisk. So that was a failed attempt. I might not get through this tonight. I'll give it a try. Don't get me wrong. But just with only a half hour to throw myself at him, with my damage output, failed runs will take me a while. But we'll see. That's not gonna stop me from trying. Cressida. I like how he's right there and I didn't see him. I'm like, where is the giant? I should be able to see him. And I almost walked away, but I'm like, well, no, this is a... No potions.
Another relic of the fallen. Though it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Oh, I went out faster than I thought it would. And I didn't dodge that one, that's fine. Actually, let's just pop this to get that health back at least. And do terribly well, but... God, I'm so bad at timing that against the stomp.
No.
Admittedly, you can't block that, which I guess means you can't parry it? That was a cool counter. Oh well, let's do this again real quick. I think it might be you need like a second for the step in. Because I tried to use Raging Fists there, and I think I did hit it, but I mistimed it, I think. I don't know, though. 3 sharp fangs. I think this was actually... I remember seeing a video go around of one of the game devs actually, and I think it was this fight he was showing off too.
Another relic of the fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Yeah, I think so at least. God dang, I'm so bad at timing that. Oh man, that was actually really close. Oh, I haven't had that timed up yet. Actually, let's just pop this to get the health back, and then... Oh, I see it does a... Well, I timed it properly there at least. Oh, I should have been... I should have regained health in that time. Yeah, he was doing all kinds of the fancy stuff with like parries and what have you. Like that move that I totally accidentally parried because... Ooh. I mistimed the dodge on that one. Except from the obelisk. That's also really funny because, like, that did about 1/3 of my health, it looks like. But it was just his, like, foot clipped me. But it's because, like, it's a cool charging attack that has, like, a cool backswing to it. So that attack, like, the backswing part of it definitely should do that much damage. It's just... video game programming, the entire attack does that damage, even though all he really did was just clip me with his foot. That's also one that if you don't want to get the precision dodge, you can just back off when you see him doing it too, so that's on me a little bit. Atlas Rankers. I'm gonna feel him out though. Might be stuck on this next time too for a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Let's try.
That works out a little bit better. Okay. Oh man, that was amazing. Now if only I could do that every time like that. Oh, see it there, I didn't do it that well that time. We'll get some health back now, because I kind of need it. Yeah, when you miss time, which I did there too, it was pretty bad. But yeah, if you miss time, Earth and Fist or whatever it is, it does punish you for doing that, which is okay. It's just, it's really hurt me a little bit there. So I get to go on section here. I missed time that. I thought I had the dodge timing for that, but I didn't. I think my finger was slower than I thought it was. Oh, well. Alright. Well, I'm at least getting him to his first, like his second phase-ish. Unfortunately, that's definitely not the extent of this fight. Like, I'm pretty sure he's going to have at least one more after that.
Another relic of the fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Well done.
Ooh, that came out faster than I was expecting too. Damn. That one feels much safer to time it on for that. Okay, let's heal up a little bit. I think it's actually kind of a waste. I'm like wasting it there. I should do the Phoenix first and then do this, but it is what it is. All parries, no skill. Wait a second, no. Well, I didn't time that properly, but it still worked out. Oh, I get it. It's like I'm not hitting the active hitbox with that move. Okay. Like, I feel like the problem there is I'm too close to use it on that attack because of the way it has to like hit the attack with the move, so. Oh, didn't even come close to getting that.
There's a good boy. To me, boy. Oh, good. Nice try. Forgive me.
I see. That, oh, I know, Torgal. You don't want me to die. I don't want to die either. It just happens. Maybe this is on me for thinking it won't be the case. But I do notice I have a tendency to actually leave myself in damaging zones too. Because for some reason, the way the gameplay is, I just assume it won't have, like, you can't stand in these areas. I don't know why. There's nothing of the gameplay that would naturally suggest that. Just an assumption on my part, and a bad one, but I'm just making it for some reason. Kupo.
Relic of the Fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right, then. Nice try.
Okay, it's super easy to use that on the stomp at least.
Nice try.
Oh.
Get him. Nice try.
He did it again. That was stumping me. And I didn't dodge the stomp. Oh. Oh well. Hate this move. Well, I at least got him down to about half health. Oh, I hate Celestial Sphere. saw it was the stomp. I should have done... Oh well. I think I got him to half health there. I will take that as progress. Probably because with only about 10 minutes or so, which is 3 tries, that's probably the benchmark for how far I got tonight. This is a fun fight, though. I appreciate that, like, it's S rank, so it's level 45, but you can do it now. I'm gonna assume other S ranks are even higher level or something to compensate too, so.
Another relic of the fallen. Though it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Oh, keep making that mistake.
Well done, Torgal.
Oh! What a scuffed run so far. I'd probably be better off just getting rid of this run with that awful start, but you know. Okay, if you're gonna hop around.
Soil and stone. Nice try.
Salvaging a little bit at least. I'm back to that half health, so I'll take that. Okay, that one shouldn't have worked, but I did on the last one, so I guess.
This one.
Alright. We went from doing awfully to I got him back down to third. In fact, I can get to about a third of his health. Feels pretty decent to me. Oh, but I didn't dodge that the way I should have. That saber dance. That hits for half my health. I wonder if that always does half health or if that's just because of the level thing there. I think it was actually a little over half health, but... That's a hard one. The dodging's a little finicky there. But that's also just... I don't know. Maybe you meant to parry that one. Do the cool parry move.
Another relic of the fallen. It seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. And another. Nice try.
I don't even think I remember seeing that move. did it again.
This one.
That should have honestly hit me, probably.
Come on. Forgive me.
Damn. I should have just gone for the dodge there instead of... Sometimes... Again, I say this not to be an excuse. Just to explain, I think I'm kind of figuring out where I'm making some of these mistakes. Because I keep going for having parries on this thing. There are two, and then I have to hit one of the power buttons, right? Triangle or square. But the dodge is just R1. And I think occasionally I have a dumb muscle memory moment. I'm like, okay, I just need to hit R2 to do the thing. It's like, oh, no, it requires the extra button press. Kinda goofy.
Another relic of the fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
I didn't dodge that one. I like to actually do the other thing for that, so I'm astonished that worked out as well as it did. Let's just heal up now, honestly.
There's a good boy.
I didn't time that properly, that's okay. Can't realize I need to do a lot of that. Well, I've not actually played another game that... Well, that's not entirely true, but it's not like an action game though, so that's not even... It's not the other game mistake, it's just... Well, that lucked out that you can parry that apparently. There we go. That's how I like to do that. Ooh. Still holding on somehow. Unfortunately, he's going to do that move after this, and we know that Saber Dance can just kill me from raw here, so... Although it seems like if you just swing randomly, you have a good chance of parrying that second bit of that attack. Got him to this final third at least.
Nice try.
Okay, I don't know why that didn't hit me, so... Stop scaring me, Atlas. Let's just go. I don't think I've won, but I have a decent chance as long as I don't fuck up here at the end. Which it means I have a very good chance I can fuck up here at the end, so we'll see. Golden section? No, Celestial Sphere, okay. Oh, see, what'd I just say? You need to do that so early. I hate this move. At the end there. Oh, was that 2 level ups? Okay. That was really close. But got him. Fallen Iron. Actually, that's just a general thing. We've seen this before. But the orichalcum is new. There was a time when orichalcum was so abundant that it was used in everything from armor and weapons to coins and cutlery. However, when the twins' only orichalcum mine was finally exhausted, the trading price for the noble metal increased tenfold, causing people to hoard what they had, and ultimately making it rarer than even adamantite.
Back to sleep with you.
All right. Well. Whew. There's that done. We will do 2 things. 1, I'm going to make a new save, because that was a fun fight. And 2, I'm going to call it there. But we did the side quests, and we actually got through all the hunts, which I didn't think we were, considering the S rank popped up there. But thanks for hanging out with me, especially for me getting through that a little bit earlier than I thought I would. And I'll see people next time. Good night.